When did you come into office?
Recently, as a matter of fact, we got into office officially on the 23rd of June. The general election was the 23rd of June this year. So six months in so far.
And what do you think gave your party the head to actually win the office?
Right. So although we have been in for 6 months in the government, we have been in the political vineyard for at least 8 years working. And of course, because of that, the number of years in the political wilderness, doing the groundwork, laying the foundation, the people decided that they have developed enough trust and confidence. And of course, our leader, we have an excellent leader, a young leader, visionary leader, that captivated a number of people. And I think that too assisted in the victory.
That actually changed the dynamics of politics in this environment entirely. I mean, given the fact that a young leader, actually assumed power, what do you think that portends for this country?
Well, definitely. I think it sent a very strong message, because through the political campaigning, we were explaining, the message that we were explaining is that young people, we are the present and the future too. So we need to take charge of our destiny, of the future, and create policies that will benefit this generation and the generations to come in time to come. So young people being involved in politics, I think it's a good thing. I think that also is one of the reasons we got elected, because we are fairly a young cabinet. It's a mixture of the youth and experience. Prime Minister is a young person. There's several other cabinet colleagues that are very young. So that assisted. So maybe it's a hint for other political parties to look at the younger candidates in going forward.
Okay, the strength of your emergence as a ruling government in Carriacou is youth. What are you doing to attract the youth?
Well, a number of things, a number of programs training programs that will get young people to that level, employable level, because there's a number of opportunities on the island, whether it's tourism industry, the healthcare sector that we want to improve, and so on. So there are a number of programs that are coming that will help improve their lives and of course their standard. A number of investment opportunities as well that are on its way, that will have young people very interested and excited about the investments that are coming, and just getting more and more young people involved in nation building in generally, and letting them understand that they not only have a voice, but they can be part and parcel of the development of the island. So yeah.
The opposition party has said that some of these lofty ideas that you are propping up are just in mere imagination, and you won't be able to fund them. So can you explain further and tell us how eventually this will become real?
Well, we have started the process, and I think in 6 months, what we have been able to achieve, it took the ruling party all these years, and still they have not achieved it. And in 6 months, we have achieved quite a lot. Can
you itemize some of them, please?
One of them is the paying of pensions and gratuity for a number of former public officers, retirees. I think it's over 500 plus public officers who have not been paid their pension and gratuity because of some law that was passed way back when, before our time in government. And we made a promise on the campaign trail, and we have fulfilled that. Over $72 million in pension and gratuity for ordinary Grenadians. That has given the economy a great boost. In addition to that, because we have started new programs and projects, and continued some of the projects from the former government, the economy is expected to grow at an extra 3%. So there will be a 6% growth, growth for this year. So which is a positive move, and of course, based on what will be happening come next year, based on the budget that we have just read, we will be expecting another growth in the economy again. So there's no doubt with the increase in economic activity, with the economic growth, the revenues that government is expected to collect, we will be able to fulfill some of the mandate. And not just from taxes, but also from friendly governments and friendly people throughout the world that will assist in helping us to realizing some of the plans and promises that we have made to people.
Secondly, I also some fraudulent activities of the previous government has been exposed by your party, by the Prime Minister as it were. Is there a plan to probe or anything like that?
Well, definitely. One of them is the passport sales scandal. And I'll leave it at that. There's a lot of information out there, so if people want the information, they can go get it. But yes, the information was sent to the relevant authority, Financial Intelligence Unit, and the Public, the Integrity Commission rather, for probing. And probing has started, police as well. So there is some investigation that is on the way, it's ongoing, and I have no doubt that in due course, the public will be hearing more about those allegations and possibly what action that those entities would take.
Okay.
But we intend to be as transparent as possible to let the people know, to let the public know exactly what's been happening. And mind you, this is just the tip.
Whoa.
Okay, I would like to know, because I went up to the island with my friends and I saw a lot of stuff there. How much are you getting the old people? You know, because I saw a lot of old people here. You know, how much are you affecting their lives? What are you doing back to them, having served the country, you know, and the community?
Well, the first thing was to ensure that we pay their pensions. and you, or you may not know, but I have a better relationship, unfortunately so, a better relationship with the older people than the people my age. So I have an obligation to do even more for our seniors. One of the main thing is to ensure that we have an efficient healthcare system that works for all the people, but mainly the seniors will benefit from it. And even elderly care, it's a major thing that we intend to invest in heavily come next year in terms of training for our geriatric caregivers and so on, so that they can take better care of our seniors. We need to look at transportation, whether it's the public transportation system, the ferry services and so on. We need to improve it to remember and to take in consideration the senior people. And of course, one of my pet project that I would be embarking on within my terming office is a senior citizen center, which we don't have one. So senior citizen center, so that the seniors, wherever they are, the shut-ins, the ones that are not doing well, the ones that are restricted at home, and even those that could move about, at least they would have a place to go on a day-to-day basis to enjoy themselves, to meet their friends, to partake in several social activities and so on. So those are some of the things that we want to do. And of course, there are some older folks that wanted to do a number of things, but because of life, they didn't get to achieve it. That senior center will be used. Will be used so that they can, experience some of the things that they wanted to experience and they didn't get the opportunity to. And even for them to learn new technology, how to use a computer or the smartphone or the tablet and the laptops and so on, so they can be part and parcel of how the world is moving. So yes, those are just some of the things. There are several other things, of course, tend to come. When the policy is created, you will get to know and hear and feel and see more.
Are there plans to actually initiate road networks? I saw that you can only get to the other island there through waters. Are there plans to do road networks?
Yes, definitely. As a matter of fact, the first thing, I think we have Carriacou, and Pitimatic has one of the best road networks in the world. You could go anywhere and you would not lose. The only thing is that some of the roads are in bad condition. and we have started the process of improving the infrastructure. And of course, infrastructure, regardless of whichever government is in, that is something that must be focused on. But one of the things that I will be doing as Member of Parliament and Minister for this constituency is to ensure that we improve the road networks that was neglected for many years. Even the one.
Thank you.
So hopefully, if you come back next year,
I'll find
you would see a better road network.
Okay.
In this.
Fantastic! I'll take care of that.
So we do intend to spend roughly between closer to $10 million going into the future. The possibility of having another gas station on island.
Okay. Finally, I just have this. What is your plan to boost tourism here?
Well, to boost tourism by getting more people to be ambassadors for Carriacou in their own right,
Okay.
especially in the diaspora, so they could sell the island to their friends and to their loved ones in the diaspora, so that they can come back. The Greater Tourism Authority also intends to invest a lot on social media to help marketing to help market the island more. And in preparation for that, we are in the process of improving the inter-island travel. Because it's not that tourists don't want to come here. The problem that we are faced with now, one of the challenges, is the accessibility to the island. And then when you get to the island, what are some of the things that you can do? The island is a very beautiful island.